Doctor Who Season 11, Episode 4, Arachnids in the UK is out, so we have to talk about it. Doctor Who Season 11, Episode 4, Arachnids in the UK. Well, let's talk about it. Let's start off with Jodie Whittaker as the 13th Doctor. Wow, she finally clicked for me here. I was getting a little worried about her before, but she's perfect here. There are so many awesomely amazing lines. Just a few examples are the I say do now line and the I love a conspiracy line. They are funny! It reminds me of Matt Smith a lot, which I like him. He's good. He's actually not my favorite though. David Tennant's my favorite. Close second though. Very close second. Let's just say second. God. I love how eager she was in the beginning to spend more time with Yaz, Ryan, and Graham. And I love that moment where Yaz finally asks her for if she wants to go have tea with them, and she's like, tea, definitely, yes, good. Before she could finish her sentence. It was a great moment and it made me smile, like really big. It was like this. It was like, no, it wasn't. I don't smile. Ever. That's creepy. I don't know what's wrong with me. Why did I do that? I also love that she's so determined not to hurt the giant spider things. It's a strong piece of evidence for those people who are supporting the idea that she's the empathetic doctor. I don't know if you've heard about that. A lot of people are labeling her that, and I like that a lot, I think. Actually, now that I think about that, I'm not sure. And I love all the random thoughts that pop into her head. Like, they're usually pretty funny. In my opinion, she's probably the best part of this episode. Because I wasn't sure about her before, but she's the best here for me. The plot was not very strong, though. I mean, spiders mutated by toxic waste, really, it's the best we could do. Like, couldn't have them, like aliens or, seep through, a crack in time or something like that. They're just, mutated by human garbage. It's kind of lame. I like the idea of the Dr. Yaz, Graham, and Ryan trapped in a hotel with giant spiders. I mean, that's pretty fun. But we really didn't need to see Yaz's family. They served no purpose, and their mother, as well as the scientist and the American hotel owner, rich guy, they just made the story feel more crowded. They weren't really needed. I'll get back to some of them later, though. Okay. And they never give an explanation of what happened to all the spiders. Did they suffocate in that room? Because then wouldn't shooting them have been a better alternative than letting them die slowly in agony, suffocating to death? I mean, the Americans' plan was better then. I mean, why just shoot them then if you're going to do that? They never really explain what happened. Okay, so I'm going to do a whole section on the spiders because I've a pretty good amount to say about them. So, yeah. First of all, they were very well shot and they were very creepy. I'm sure that, people with arachnophobia were, completely terrified. All those people that are afraid of spiders, I'm not really. I mean, they freak that, I would definitely be extremely terrified if I saw one of those big spiders in real life. But, if I see a spider in my house, it's not a big deal. But some people get really freaked out by that. So, those people watching this episode, wow, I feel sorry for you because you must have had a hard time with this one. They were very much the monster of the week villain. Got that quote from Council of Geeks, which I tend to not love, but they served their purpose, and they were one of the most well-done monster of the week villains I've seen. Like I said earlier, I thought all of those side characters were pretty much pointless. But the one I'm going to focus on here is that Robertson, the American rich hotel owner guy. He was by far the most generic, and it was really something that made me mad. I don't want characters like that on Doctor Who. The rich and famous, cocky, lazy, spoiled businessman who owns a chain of successful, expensive, fancy hotels and only cares about himself. Man, that's a lot of adjectives. We've all seen that character before. I've never liked those kind of people or those kinds of characters, and I've seen it a million times, and I just stopped doing that. Oh look, money! Wow! The dark theme continues to be awesome, especially in this one. I mean, it's actually scary. That's a good thing, by the way. Here's a random quick thing I wanted to mention. I really like Ryan and Graham's relationship. It's very interesting and very entertaining to watch. Another thing I'm really loving is the music by Segan Akinola. I think I'm sorry I pronounced that better now. It's been great since episode 1, and I'm loving it a lot. I'm not saying anything like Murray Gold. We had him for a long time, and he was amazing. So many amazingly awesome pieces of music there. So, I mean, Segan isn't necessarily up to his standards yet. It's been 4 episodes, but man, I'm really loving what he's doing there. It's really matching everything well, and because the theme so far for this series has been very dark, and which I'm loving. It's a lot of the music is like that, and it just matches very well. So yeah, good job, Segan.
Dr. Holy Things!
First off, I am loving the new theme now. It is so cool. That little like in the beginning of the episode. It's so good. I do wish that, like I said before, that we were kind of moving, and that one part where we were kind of cycling through some names of people, that we were moving forward while doing that. But still, it's probably my favorite of the new era, or really even the classic era. I haven't seen much of that yet. I'm still kind of filling in a lot of gaps on that right now because I'm only 12. So yeah. Oh, another thing I love is the space void traveling background thing, you know, they do. It's usually like the same thing we see in the title, but this was different, and it was beautiful. We saw it very briefly in the beginning of the episode. It was awesome. Also, has anyone else noticed the wonkiness that's going on with the top, the light on the TARDIS? Like, there's a weird, it's different. It's weird. I don't really like it. I like the old way better. I love the ending when Graham, Yaz, and Ryan go back to the TARDIS. They're telling the Doctor that they want to stay with her and keep traveling with her. And it was a great moment. I love the conversation, and I love the justification for why they want to go, especially Graham. It makes a lot of sense. He needs to deal with his grief after Grace's death. But the other two, they're young people do weird things, so yeah, there's that. Overall, it was okay. It wasn't great, but I still definitely enjoyed it. Of the 4 we've seen, it's probably in 3rd place, but I'm not going to tell you any more on that because I am going to rank all 10 of the episodes at the end of the season. Yeah, I plan to do a separate video on that. I hope you like the new background thing. Maybe I'll start actually posting some of these videos I'm filming soon. So, until next time, goodbye!